What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you with another video. In this video, I want to go over some things because I think it's time for everybody to throw the TV away. What do I mean by throw the TV away? Well, some has did it literally, but what I mean by throw the TV away is because the TV is influencing us to believe what should be normal, and we have allowed ourselves for decades to be ruled by the television to see how people should act, what people should be doing, when all of it is this, just destroying our community even more. Now, some of y'all know that I did a 6-part series on the Boule, and I went over what the Boule was all about, how it was founded in 1904, and it's all about picking the smart, prestige black people who bow down to the white racist supremacy system, and how one of their hidden goals is to make it appear that they're for black people, even though in secret they are working against us. And that's what they're doing on these television shows. And that's what they're doing on these media outlets, such as shows like The View and that, and the thing that I see that's happening so many times is that these people are, because they're controlled, they have to cast a character that everybody could see and believe that that character is the true them, even though it's not them at all. It's just a character. That's why they're actors and actresses. And one thing that, it's several things that I'm noticing is some people know that I'm all about having my black woman go all natural, having my black woman feel good about themselves, having my black woman, exercise, get the weight down as I'm exercising and I'm trying to get the weight down. Even myself, I as a black man. And you notice that in Hollywood, when you're looking at these TV shows, it always casting black women wearing weaves, having a bad attitude, wanting to be the strong, independent black woman. And you have to understand, black women, please understand, these women who are telling you, who are going on these shows and telling you that they're strong, independent, educated black women are actually really suckering you, because they're not independent. They're not independent themselves. The greatest example, is Melissa Harris Perry. Look at Melissa Harris Perry. She taught that independent crap. She talked that feminist crap. And then what happened a while ago? They canceled her fucking show. She was upset about that. She wanted the show back. And she was lost. She was lost. She felt very, very hurt because, the white elite canceled her show. And when you look at what happened with her and how bad that she missed that show and she wanted the show back and stuff, she was very, very hurt. Now, common sense and logic would tell you, black woman, why the fuck was she hurt? If she was so independent, if she was just doing it and making it big, then why was she ever got mad or hurt about it? Because she was dependent on that show. And every single black woman that talked that independent shit is dependent on something or someone. They are, but they have to put it in the media and tell you and brainwash your ass and tell you that you could be independent, knowing that they're not independent themselves, because they were there to set up as puppets for the satanic white elite to do what? Put in your mind that you're independent. Therefore, you destroy yourself, you destroy your community, while they laugh at you because they want the American pie from the satanic elite. And it's no different than the men. I mean, look at the men. The men are controlled themselves. You know, the men also in the boule are controlled themselves. You know, for y'all to know, go to my 6-part series I did on the boule, and you'll begin to understand the shit that they do. They were fashioned after the Skull and Bones, which is the white elite, which is the group of people that they bow to. And Skull and Bones are all satanic, and they do rituals and shit. You know, Skull and Bones, they just they some disgusting motherfuckers, digging the grave up of Geronimo, that so-called Indian, and using a dead man's bones by the name of Geronimo as their sign, the Skull and Bones. So when you see Skull and Bones, that's what it is, and it represents death. A lot of homosexuality, a lot of blood sacrifices and shit. And because the boule was fashioned on the fashion from and took the ideas and everything from the Skull and Bones, they do the same fucking thing. And you have to understand that these people that we see on television who are making it big come from the boule, come from the Freemason, the Freemasonic order, and all of them is controlled by the satanic white elite. And so whatever the white elite needs help, you know, and deceiving our people, they use our people against us. That's why, you know, all of this divide and conquer shit that we keep saying, our people are part of the divide and conquer because it's their job. You know, they sit up there and want, you know, you black woman to be with the bad boys. That's why when you watch shows, who's normally going to get the woman? The bad boy. It's always the good guy who's always going to come forward later on, you know, and they're playing everything out on television. You black women think that if you ain't wearing a blonde weave and stuff, you're not going to get accepted from the part where I got some news for you, black woman. When is it going to be time for you to stop sacrificing your soul? See, you ain't got to make a blood sacrifice. You ain't got to sell your soul to Satan. You ain't got to do none of those things. But you sell your soul by not being you. Every time you put that blonde weave on so you can get a part, you know, in something, you know, or get accepted by society, you're not being accepted because of you. They don't love you and respect you for you. But we black men, real men, want you to go natural because we know that we love you for you and respect you for you. And as far as those men in Hollywood, they're there to set up to really destroy the good image of the black man themselves. They got folks believing that if a man don't accept another man's child as his, he's a no good man. Well, wait a minute. A lot of times, you know, here's what you have to understand. A lot of times, fathers, as they call them, stepfathers, who accept another man's seed, you know, and raises that man's seed, a lot of them do more, not a lot of them, but some of them do more damage than help. They do more harm than help. Why? Because it still has to be that child's father to take care of his own seed. He should not get a pass just because you found a man that's so good and so wonderful that he can rise up and assume the responsibility of being a father, therefore robbing the other man his responsibility of being the father, because he is the one who fathered the child. So you got to understand that our people are working against us. And we have allowed for so long black men and black women to be misled by the television. We have allowed so long for the television to dictate what is a woman and what's not. We have allowed it to dictate what is a man and what is not a man. Y'all don't know these people who are playing these parts. Understand, they're playing these parts. That's not who they are. Folks talk about, oh yeah, I want to get my body to look like Nicki Minaj because she's getting attention. She's getting attention because of her ass that was surgically enhanced. Nicki Minaj never had a booty like that. As a matter of fact, the vast majority of black women have, put it to you like this, black women in general, black women spend $500 billion a year just on cosmetic and hair, weave and all of that. And not only that, black women spend and match that by getting what? All kind of butt implants, breast implants and everything like that. Why? Because they think that that's beautiful, and they're getting a lot of this shit from television. Oh, this sister, look at her. She's so fine, but you don't know what she had to do to get like that. You don't know how much money that they had to spend to even get like that. And as far as the black men, oh my goodness, these men have to. They know different. They have to go out there and just belittle the good man. See the black man acting all weak and stuff and always there to bail the black woman out, or the black woman's yelling at him and he has to take it, or he has his own business, and seeing the black woman coming in because she wants to take the business and stuff, and yelling and arguing and stuff like that. Basically, our people who are in Hollywood are against us, and they taught us a terrible lesson, really, to hate ourselves. So when we watching these shows and stuff, understand what the shows that you like and the shows that you agree with and you support wind up taking root in your life. You ever heard that saying, you are what you eat? Well, your brain is your mouth, and it eats up anything that comes inside of your brain. So if you're watching shows like Scandal, don't be surprised you become a fucking whore. If you're watching shows like Empire, don't be surprised when you either become a homosexual or a loudmouth bitch, or just a man who, think that he's balling and he's not. That's what these shows are there. These shows is to promote a stereotype so we could conform to the stereotype, thus destroying ourselves. And these people that you think is so wonderful and so great, you don't know what the fuck that they had to do to even get in that position in the first place. So what I'm saying is that the television did a good job creating insecurities of our women, but they also did a good job creating a soft male, creating a soft man. a man that's not going to rise up and put things in order and set things in place. Because when you watch majority of these shows, and you know, it's always the white man who's really the villain, you know, or the superhero and stuff. I mean, these television shows, I mean, it shows you all the time what's going on. And I'm coming back with part two. Yeah, I'll be back with part two. Peace.